So the giant donut ship is rolling its way over. Shaw's making a hell of a good time for post-surgery. Bitchface ends up getting crushed by a giant donut. Like, as the most ridiculous death you can have, someone gets crushed by a half-donut spaceship. Prometheus! I know, I can't keep doing that. This isn't like the Aristocrats. Shaw makes it alive. The half-donut ship lands, you know, crashing into the ground. It's mostly intact. The giant motherfucker in there is still alive, though, and he's fucking pissed. And, out of the remains of the Prometheus is the lavish escape pod room that was Bitchface's. Shaw, you know, manages to get inside to escape the hulking motherfucker, but he ends up getting in anyway, and, you know, David with only a head and being an android, manages to send a message to Shaw that, you know, she needs to get him in order for them to get out of there. Like, get off the planet. And Shaw, like, runs over, you know, is running back and forth in this stupid place, like, trying to find something to defend herself with. I think she uses a fire hydrant against the Amazonian, which it doesn't work out too well, being sprayed with a fire hydrant. Because he ends up, like, trying to kill her, and then she opens the hospital bedroom, and the giant, like, the baby alien squid is now fucking huge, and it basically consumes the giant, or the engineer. And completely, like, in the most non-exciting way, the giant squid just sort of flops over the engineer, and he's dead. It's this giant mother face sucker, and it just over him. Shaw manages to get out of there. She goes to the other ship. She gets David's head. If this is out of order, I don't care. And she manages to, I don't know, pull David's body or something. And she's like, alright, so what do we do? And David's like, well, there's an extra ship that I can help pilot nearby, and if you want to, we can go home, you know, and get back to safety. But she's like, no, I came here for an answer, and I'm going after that. And she clutches her little cross that she's had this whole movie, and ever since she was a little girl and had it. And, you know, she says that I came here looking for answers, and I'm going to goddamn well get it. Because I believe. And they get in the ship and they fly off. And that's Prometheus. That's it. This movie, like, to sum up, this is one of those movies that is so boring to watch, so unsuspenseful to a person who can think, or just to me, maybe someone, you know, who can't lose his sense of disbelief or entertainment for this case, because again, I'm not too much into sci-fi, but such a boring, over-stylized, in the same gritty tone as Mass Effect. Like, I almost thought this was pretty much Mass Effect the movie, if you wanted to say it like that, except without the aliens, you know, what made Mass Effect important. You know, you have the same kind of stupid ships, the same outfits, almost, like in Mass Effect, the same kind of technology, you know, but and the same kind of, you know, steel gray, uninteresting lack of color. Like, and being one of these movies is the most powerful thing about it is that the more you talk about it, the more pissed off you get. And that is for damn sure, because I could not stop ranting about this movie, and I threw in all the things that would be more entertaining than watching this movie. Getting my tonsils out would be more entertaining than watching Prometheus. Like, because it's so infuriating, so boring, so unsuspenseful, and so... Oh, by the way, final point at the end of the movie, since this is Ridley Scott and this is his prequel to Alien. Basically, when you get a giant face sucker and a giant Amazonian put together, you get an alien. That's your Alien movie. That's your Alien prequel. That's pretty much all it has to do with Alien. Or aliens. Or anything having to do with the giant black motherfuckers, the xenomorphs, or whatever. Like, I'm glad you paid your $10 for this shit. It's just disappointing. Like, it's not a good sci-fi movie. It's not a good prequel. It's overblown. It's trying to be deep with the religion and belief and faith in, you know, trying to discover new things and then realizing that you were better off not looking at those new things. I think that's the topper on this movie, is because it's a movie about a team of discoverers going out to find the truth of their origins, and they learn that it'd be better if they didn't, because people die in the end. And the shitter at the end is that our main character still continues to try to discover, despite the horrible, agonizing death that is in store for her in the future of possibly another sequel, because this movie will probably get another freaking prequel or something. I don't know. I don't know what they'll call it next, because the Prometheus is gone. Maybe they'll call it Zeus. Maybe they'll call it some other really good name that they'll ruin for an entirely, you know, for another shit escapade like this. So, moral of the story, you know, have faith. Be adventurous, but don't be adventurous because it might kill you. Oh, and humanity sucks. Yeah. I hated Prometheus. And I don't really say that about a lot. Well, actually, I say that a lot. I say that about a lot of movies, but Prometheus is one of those movies that you can't even make fun of. And Prometheus is one of those movies that goes out of its way to really piss you off. And I know a lot of you people really like this movie. And I know a lot of people really complained about this movie. So, that was my take on it.